I welcome you to the Poverty Cave. This is the cave where all the podcasts are recorded.
Yeah, this is... Oh, do not mind the bats.
Whoa! Like a Kid Goku thing. Okay. Holy shit, so this is...
I do have bats, actually, out where I live.
Have you seen them?
Yes.
Where do they congregate? Is it in the roof?
I think they just live in, like, kind of like the corners of my roof outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Sweden had bats.
They do.
That's crazy.
And I got them.
That's
every single one of them.
That's fucking awesome. Have you ever hugged one?
No.
You ever fucked one?
No.
You ever gave one a little kiss? Okay.
Yes.
We're recording this podcast under new conditions. We're decided we're gonna record later because recording at noon, it's a little game.
Yeah, let's give people a little background, a little behind the scenes.
Oh my god,
Poverty Pals.
How do I forget? There's so much shit to talk about. Well, let us do some behind the scenes on Poverty.
Let's just okay. So let's go over. This is how a ordinary recording day usually goes for us.
Yeah.
I sit here and wait for Love to come over.
Yeah.
Around 2 in the afternoon.
The time varies wildly. It's the usual time. Like it used to be that I came in real late all the time. It was like 2 to 3. It was often 3.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I've been waking up earlier, and so I usually come out like maybe 1 p.m. something like that.
On Saturdays, might I add.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, I come in, Kumbel is busy, he's always says that he's like fucking masturbating, he has the big fat fucking lotion pouring from his skin and his pores, and I'm
real talk, usually what I do is like kind of, like either I draw, do some menial tasks, like do the dishes or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Just to like waste time while I wait for your ass to come over here.
Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I come over and then we walk to the goddamn store.
Yeah, well, usually we first we walk to the burger joint and get some lunch.
Epic.
And then we do a little shopping.
Yeah.
Just like grocery shopping and like some snacks for the movie night evening we usually have after recordings.
We do a little trolling.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
But now we decided to switch it up where we're going to start recording after we
watch the first movie.
Yeah, watch the movie and had a little drinks.
Yeah, and so it's more loose because who wants to sit at fucking 1 p.m. and record like a zombie, like a corpse? So listen, I can't be doing that. I can't listen.
It seemed like a good idea at first because I think I assumed like, we'll be more like attentive.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But maybe it's better for a podcast to just be a little loose.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm already feeling it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's true. Let me tell you, because when Kumbel said, let's talk about the behind the scenes of Poverty Pals, and I fucking had like a brain blast moment, let me tell you what I was thinking about, because holy shit, everything went down last week.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, for people in the now, might have noticed that, wow, gee, they didn't upload anything.
Yeah.
Normally we try to upload once a week.
Yeah.
We missed a week.
Yeah, we've missed 2 thus far. One when I was deathly sick, and one when
when this situation happened.
Yeah, exactly. And let me describe this situation to all you paisanos, okay? So, here's what happens, okay? The week goes on. We recorded an epic Chill Grill video cast.
Yes.
The second one. And I was like, okay, cool. And on Thursday, I had edited it. It was like, it's pretty good. How I edited it? Yeah, I don't know. But I tried to start my usual Sony Vegas. And I was like, clickety-click. Won't start up. And when it starts up, it says, thing missing, you're fucked. Something like that.
Yeah.
Those exact words. But I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's fucked. And so I was like, holy shit, this is bad. And so I walk to my local shopping place and I say, sir, I need another copy of the new Sony Vegas. I need it, please.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, okay, I'll tell you the actual story because it has some funny stuff too. Okay, I tried to, by very legitimate means, get a hold of the newer Sony Vegas because, I gotta get the video.
Your heart fidelity.
Yeah, I tried to get a free trial at first, actually. So I wasn't wasn't being a shady man. Well, actually, what I did first was I tried to I tried to reinstall my version of Sony Vegas, and by reinstall, you know, all the usual things. And what happened was my fucking virus detector came up and was like, dude, this thing is packed with fucking viruses. And I was like, was it? Like,
yeah, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't.
Because I'd been using it for 5 years, and I was like, this thing has viruses in it. But I guess they just didn't come out. But and so I was like, wait, maybe fuck that. Try to get a free trial of the new thing. Didn't work because I edited the entire thing in the free trial, and it was like, you can't export more than 2 minutes. And I was like,
oh my god,
I want to kill myself. And so that is actually I think that was the point where I was just like, okay, well, I think I'm done with Party Pals. I was just like, I am fucking done.
Oh yeah, and I remember you messaged me on Discord about it. Yeah. Basically saying like, guess I'll Chili Skeletons this channel.
Yeah.
And I was just like, bro,
yeah,
calm down.
Because I was,
and like, like giving, basically saying like, hey bro, if you need to take a little hiatus, then that's cool, alright?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
But yeah, because frankly, it is kind of weird to have to do a weekly podcast, but I like doing it. It's just that when things start to get tangled, it gets real fucking obnoxious.
Oh yeah, like, and I can definitely understand that.
And so, I decide, okay, I'll make one last attempt. I'll try to get the Epic, full version of the new program.
Like, buy it?
Yes, exactly. With my big Dogecoin. And, I do all the things. I get all the deets, but it doesn't work. There's one final step that just doesn't work. And so the person who uploaded the video has answered questions in the comments, but he hasn't answered that question. So I put a thing in the comments. I'm like, hey, so what's the deal with that? And he, doesn't have time to respond, but he has a Discord link. And so I venture into this man's Discord.
Holy shit.
And I start talking to him. I think he's a German guy. And I ask him about the problem. And I literally just tell him, dude, I will PayPal you $5 if you can fix this problem right now. And he starts to talk, and he says all this bunch of nonsensical shit that vaguely relates to it. And I'm like, what? And he says, sorry, I'm a bit high. and meanwhile, it doesn't work. So I'm like, okay, fine. I shut down the computer for now. I go outside. I come back. I open up the computer. I try to do the final step again, and it works for no reason. Now it just works.
Sometimes it do be like that.
Just works. Yeah. So everything's good now. Don't worry about it. Mommy and Daddy aren't getting divorced. We're staying together for you. Okay?
Yes.
And if we do divorce, maybe it was your fault. I don't know.
No, it's just like we're just taking a little break from each other.
Yeah.
You know?
Actually, the main thing that fully motivated me to not quit this is because we're 2 weeks out from Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. That's the one thing that kept me really motivated. I'm pretty hot for that.
Oh, yes.
Because I don't know, I'm really... There are, like, a few games that I'm super into and that just stick in my mind forever. There's... Undertale, Night in the Woods, and Doki Doki Literature Club. Those 3 games, really, they just stick in my brain.
And those are 3 games that you and me both, together, have, like, a lot of fucking, like, some fucking goddamn experiences with.
Yeah, some memories, if you will.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the Undertale Genocide run.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that was so awful.
Horrible playthrough, but I'm not sure.
I just remember, like, fucking, like, late into the night, fucking being on, like, I think it was Skype with you.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Skyped it for some reason.
Yeah, well, Discord wasn't popular at the time, I think.
Yeah, but, like, why didn't we get together in your fucking cabin or something?
Yeah, I
know. I could my laptop. Like,
yeah, I know. I just remember, like, laying in bed, like, as I fucking, just watch you trying to beat, like, Undyne.
Yeah.
And I remember, you recorded, sorry.
Yeah.
Basically, you had to record the Sans fight without me because I was sleeping.
Well, also because I had to play it so many goddamn times.
Oh, yeah.
And
basically, you had to, like, practice it.
And there was this like split-second decision where I had to decide. I'm getting really close to the end. Do I die intentionally so I can wait for Kumbel, or do I go for it? And so I was like, okay, I have to go for it. And so, and there's a funny thing about that last part is that as soon as I beat Sans, you hear a thing fade out of the recording, and that's me listening to YouTube videos while doing it because I'd done it for so long. But the thing with the Undertale Genocide run specifically is that during that run is actually the first time I had a legitimate existential crisis. And I'm not joking, that run, like that fucking the Genocide run brought on an existential crisis. So it's like, for first I had to think about it, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna die, everyone's gonna die. And it was like, it was pretty,
Jesus Christ.
it was awesome, honestly, like the fact that, but it was a good time.
Ah, yes. And of course, Doki Doki Literature Club. We talked about it before, but that was one hell of an experience.
Yeah, man. That is actually probably still a playthrough I stand by, and if
That is probably the best one we did on Shadow Skeletons, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, that one was insane because I remember not to spoil any things, but let me tell you, after the first session, I remember I was like riding home on my bike, and I was just like, they were just like, it was the weirdest thing, because it was raining outside, and I just remember just tears slowly running down my face, just like, and you just feel it, and I like shit that makes me truly feel something. I want things to stab me in the face and then tell me I'm a piece of shit.
It's so funny, it's like, after I heard that, I was just like, I felt genuinely bad for like showing it to you. I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry,
I'm
bro.
there for it. I want this. I want people to fucking stab me. Okay.
Masochist.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to feel bad, but
We should go to a BDSM club at some point.
yeah,
I
exactly.
think you'd be into it.
I don't think I want to.
We'll see.
I don't know. Listen, but
And also, Night in the Woods, we did that too.
Night in the Woods was so goddamn chill.
Yeah.
It was a chill as shit because we were just vibing, man.
Yeah.
That was like the most.
So I think the playthrough turned out a little boring because of that.
Yeah, it was pretty boring, but I do like the completed best of video though, because
Oh yeah, that one was.
sometimes I look back at that video and I'm like, why aren't I this funny now? Because like, there's the Gorang joke.
Oh yes.
I don't know. The funny old man. Okay, yeah, but basically all I'm saying is I have fallen. But
Stop.
yeah, okay. I have recently been listening to some Sleepy Cast, which I'm
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
before
Yeah?
just to make it clear, yes, we do intend on doing the
Absolutely.
Doki Doki Logica Plus on
and
Property Pass.
we'll be intentionally doing all the things we didn't do in the original game. I'll do the route that we didn't do.
Love will bring back the David Lynch voice.
Yes, exactly. That's the thing I'm so excited about.
Yes.
God, because I did the David Lynch voice for the cute.
It's not cute, it's subtlety.
Yeah, I'm the father of modern abstract cinema. Fuck you, you're. Yeah, but it's gonna be great. But the hell am I saying? I've been re-listening to Sleepy Cast, and some of y'all,
So have I.
probably a lot of you viewers, probably listen to that too. That's probably why you're here, frankly.
Yeah,
Because of that.
because we rip them off now.
Yeah. Well,
Compared to Shadow Skeletons, we don't rip them off that
it's
much
more
at
so
all.
because Chilling Skeletons ripped them off, and then I
Yeah.
made a big popular cartoon about it, and that's probably why most of our viewers have probably heard it.
Yeah, you are mostly known for your Sleepycast animations, aren't you?
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, I don't mind it at all. I think
No, I think
cool.
they are Love, I will tell you this.
Yeah.
The fucking Sponge Factory is one of the best ones of all time.
Oh, thank you.
Sleepycast animations, just because it's so fucking. You are so fucking good with background jokes.
Oh,
Seriously, I think so.
what is this? The dick sucking hour?
Can't I just be nice to my
Yes,
friend and
thank
compliment
you.
his work?
Thank you. I just wanted to assert my epic fucking Sigma male energy.
Fucking get that macho insecurity out of here!
Oh! I just made the fucking Age of Empires death sound, but listen, okay. So okay, cool. What's
So anyway, you were you watching Sleepycast?
yeah?
What are you gonna say? Something about that?
What's that? Oh no, the thing that made me happy about re-listening to Sleepcast is that I re-listening to those, their audio isn't honestly that pristine either, and this was still good, and I'm happy about that because it means I don't have to keep autzing about it.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, I've been autistically trying to get the perfect fucking audio recording with the acoustics and all that, but now I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I'm happy to hear that they weren't all that professional.
No.
And yet they were still amazing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but that was basically
yeah. The background music helps.
Oh yeah, definitely. They were good to go to sleep to, let me tell you that one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Cool, well what have you been doing out in your fucking fuck cabin? Your fucking Texas Chainsaw fucking hillbilly shit cabin.
Shut up. Well, of course, drawing, what else? See, what else have I actually been doing? I actually, went to the family summer house.
Ooh.
Like last weekend.
Yeah.
And it was nice. Did have some barbecuing and shit like that.
Yeah.
There's
some grilling.
We went out to the lake, did a little swim every now and again.
Of course.
Yeah. Apparently there was a lake that had leeches.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh. So I was informed that, don't stand around too long.
Yeah, of course.
I saw one of them.
Yeah.
They were fucking scary little parasites.
Gross. Do they swim or are they at the bottom?
Dude, they fucking, okay, how do I feel like I need... They like stretch.
Oh!
The way they move,
I can't do it. That's fucking gross.
They're like fucking like...
Do they foreskin around the fucking water?
Kind of, yeah.
Ugh.
They are disgusting little things.
If you're...
And they're fast, too.
They gotta go... If you're a leech and you're fucking watching this, go home. Fine.
Yeah.
I was actually out in the summer house, too, of my fam, and... My papa took me on a little boat ride, so we have a little boat thing, and we went the fuck real far away, and it was pretty cool, because I just like looking at shit, and I wish I could go out on one of those boats myself, so I could do that while blasting Quadrophenia by the Who. That would be fucking
epic. My god.
So I could just hear that little synth part in my head all the time while out on the water.
I tell you what, love.
Yeah?
You ever have like those, like, if ever I become rich and popular.
Yeah.
You have those little things like rich people thing you want to do.
Yeah.
One of those for me is like getting my own boat out at the Stockholm archipelago.
Oh, of course.
So I can just like ride around in that.
Yeah. Go on that shit.
While blasting music.
Be pretty nice.
Fuck yeah, that's like one of those rich people dreams for me.
Yeah. I'm trying to... fuck it. Yeah, but...
Phone.
Oh! Listen, everybody. It's not my fault. It's... Whose fault is it? It's Adam's fault.
Adam?
You have to come and defend yourself in a public setting on our podcast.
I mean, you generally in general need to come on Par with the Pals.
You know, what's he saying? Oh, okay. Okay, I thought I was gonna read a funny message. See, Adam has been doing epic interruptions since the beginning. Like in Night in the Woods, there's a funny part where Adam messages.
Oh, yeah.
But, what's that? I've just been vibing. I've been trying to go outside a lot. Shut
Adam!
Shut the fuck up! Okay. I've been vibing, generally. I wanted to walk out to this really distant, like, water area, which there's just one place that I'm gonna tell a story here, okay? This is gonna be a real crazy story, okay?
Ooh.
So, early 2018, I started to get handicapped. My hand is fucked because I do too much, and so
I'm jacked off.
Yeah, that really did make it worse. I honestly think that's what fucked my left hand, and that's the thing I can't tell my mom or any physical therapist. So it's fine, whatever. But during that time, I had to take a week off from drawing or doing anything like that. And so I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So I did a few things. I watched the anime movie Angel's Egg, which is fucking awesome. Lynchian ass anime. But I watched The Shining during that, actually.
Ooh.
And that was Was that when I first? No, that yeah. But
I remember at some point I took a big break from drawing for the same reason. And I think I would like laid in bed a lot and watch Futurama.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was actually during the time when I was formulating the idea for the cartoon I have right now in my head. Though I didn't write it yet. But so during that time I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So I was like, hey, why don't I go somewhere? So I took my bike and I just rode out as far as I could onto the first side of town. I just went as far as I could, and I got to this weird ass, like, big ass water place.
Like a lake?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, a lake. That's what some might call it.
Yeah.
But why didn't I know the word lake? Listen. Jake Lake. He's not too insane. Okay, so
listen, we can make the excuse that English isn't our first language.
Yeah,
okay.
Jake Lake. He's not too far away. But what the hell am I saying? So this lake here, it's really cool because it has this fucking amazing view where there's like all these islands in the distance. There's like a cool island right in front. And then there's like this long beach area you can walk past, but it's not a beach, it's like a forest area.
Ah, yeah.
And it's behind this like abandoned old school.
Oh.
And there's like sort of a weird football playing type thing. And so
that's fucking interesting.
Yeah, so I just filmed a bunch of shit and took a bunch of pictures, and some of those ended up in the Chilling Skeletons video, best of unreleased podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that was real fun, and I went back there during the summer at some point when I was delivering newspapers because I was like, well, I have an off day, and I woke up way too early at like 2 a.m. So I was like, fuck it, let's go out there. And so I just went out there, vibed. I was gonna do it a few weeks ago, but then I went out in my shorts, and there were too many bugs and there was too much shit, and so I just went back.
Yeah, it's like I tend to always wear, even if it's summer, I wear long pants.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to deal with fucking mosquitoes and like ticks.
Listen, I use shorts because I gotta show off my beautiful legs.
Yeah,
they're beautiful.
I can see what happened to your leg, love.
So I have.
Is that all fucking bug bites?
No, this is a thing I've had forever. Let me tell everybody, I am deeply...
Looks like a burn damage.
No, I am deeply handicapped. So there's a disease called, I believe it's called psoriasis, and it's a thing that can affect a few parts of your body. If you're really unfortunate, you get like some in your like face or like something like that. That happens to some people. But the most common areas are like, I don't know, bottom of your hair, or like it can happen on your leg. And it's a disease where you get like, I don't know, it's just some of these. And supposedly you're supposed to use cream on it to like, I don't know, make it go away. But I did that for a while, and then I stopped doing it.
Alright.
And it's just kind of there. They're just little white things, and they don't bother me that much.
I think I have something similar, but nothing as bad as that. But basically, just like I tend to get like pimples and stuff on like my
cock?
No.
Why would you say
that? On like my arms.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, like my shoulders.
Yeah, same here. The worst ones I always get are like at the back of my head. I'm like, I can't do nothing about them.
Oh, that's an interesting thing, I suppose. But during puberty, I never got acne.
Same here.
You know, I never ever got acne.
There was one unfortunate motherfucker in our class.
Oh.
Who got real bad acne.
I had one in high school too. He had those like big fucking scars, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
sad. Yeah, well, it's amazing because like if God's up there and he's doing this shit, that's real fucking cruel because he makes it so you're the most like you fucking you want to get with the ladies, you're like real horny, but at the same time he makes your face a fucking abomination. It's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? God, why? God must come on our podcast like Adam Powell and defend his honor.
Yeah.
God, fucking. Do you remember that time in Back to the Future where Doc Brown was like, Marty, I'm harboring this for terrorists?
Yeah.
There were literal terrorists in Back to the Future who murdered Doc Brown.
The Libyans.
Yeah, the Libyans! It's so real. He's like, oh my god, Marty, I'm gonna die.
They found me. I don't know how, but they found me.
Yeah, the voice is like, I don't know how, but they found me. He's so fucking scared. Yeah.
That really caught me off guard at one point when I watched Back to the Future. Like, I think it was the first time I watched it, I was just like, this is in this movie?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Fucking, that used to actually be my favorite movie, I think. And
yeah.
it might still be one of my favorites. I'm not sure, 'cause I haven't seen it in 6 years, I think.
Oh, it's definitely like one of my like just the trilogy
Yeah.
in general.
It's real
Fucking
good.
love them.
Real good, yeah.
Watched them many times.
Oh yeah, it's fucking fantastic. My goodness. Some of those 80s movies are just comfy, you know?
Yeah.
You just feel it.
Yeah.
Like Ghostbusters, like Back to the Future, like
Yes.
Bringy Dingy Adventure.
Or
Yeah.
Wayne's World.
Oh yeah, Wayne's World. We watched. That's not an '80s movie. But thank you. Wayne's World. We watched the first, the 2 Wayne's World movies,
Yes.
and we had a
First one,
yeah.
interestingly enough, directed by the same lovely lady who directed the Decline of Western Civilization documentaries.
Yes, the
Yeah.
documentary documenting the LA punk scene in the early hardcore punk scene in the early '80s.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Which is very interesting.
yes, Wayne's World. I thought it was a real heck of a fun time.
Yeah, it was like funnier than I remember it being.
Yeah, because I had only seen the second one, and I don't remember any of it from that time. Because why the fuck did I see the second one? But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was very fun. I liked that general kind of vibe. The like, you know, the one say, I don't know, goofy like teenage early adult characters who are really into metal, or like these kind of little stupid. I like those kinds of like.
Yeah, we should watch Bill and Ted.
Yeah, oh yeah, we gotta watch Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking rocking.
Yes.
I think that was actually the movie that pioneered the famous trope of like going saying stuff and then little guitar song.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, no, there were so many fucking
great meta jokes.
yeah, exactly. I feel Wayne's World was really fucking in general is really good at meta fourth wall breaking jokes.
Yeah. Like I honestly think the funniest joke in either of the movies, a joke that like, I don't know, I think this joke broke me when I first saw it, because I don't know if you heard, but I like broke down when this came on. There's a scene in the second one where he has this Asian girlfriend. I'm not sure where is she from? Is it from, I don't know.
I don't know.
One of the-
Tia Carrere.
One of the filthy countries. Okay, so listen, her dad comes in and is like, you have to earn the right to date my daughter, and he starts talking, and there's like,
Oh yeah, they're talking in Cantonese.
yeah, and they get
subtitles.
yeah, and they get like the old kung fu movie subtitles, and the guy who did the fucking voice for him is
Oh yeah, no, they're like, okay, well if we're gonna do this, I'd rather do it in dub. And the guy's like, very well.
like, you have disgraced my daughter, and I want.
I just love the volume change. It's so
exactly.
fucking funny.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
I did notice you fucking broke down.
Yeah, I did. I did the fucking thing from that meme video. Is that the best you can do? What's that what it's called?
I don't fucking know.
There's this meme video of 2 guys from the cartoon Flapjack. And the meme video is that there's a small dog in front of one of them, and the dog does a flip, and the guy goes, "Is that the best you could do?" And then the dog does another flip, and he makes this sound where like the person who edited it, I don't know how they made this sound, but they just blasted the bass 800,000%. It sounds like hell is breaking loose. If anybody's seen that meme video, you know what I mean. Listen, I'll show it to you as a podcast.
Speaking of old cartoons,
Yeah.
which Flapjack at this point is an old cartoon.
Yeah.
I remember it coming out, and I was like maybe at least 10.
Yeah. Young
Something.
boy.
Yeah. We're going to talk about cartoons.
Oh, yes.
That we grew up with.
Yes.
Now, love, what kind of stuff did you have?
Okay, so the cartoons I grew up with, some of them were big dumb Swedish cartoons.
Oh yes,
Weren't that good.
most of them being like stuff we got from like Canada or France or the UK.
Yeah, like, I don't know, Denmark, some shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, And the thing is, I didn't have the fancy schmancy Disney Channel, and
I eventually did.
Yeah, but so I saw a lot of those. But one of the cartoons that ran on one of those like well, not local channels, but more so Swedish channels was Jimmy Neutron, and I was kind of into Jimmy Neutron.
My dad at some point did have Nickelodeon. I think that's the first like how you say cable, cartoon channels that I fucking got really into.
Yeah.
And yes, I did like Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, but it's weird because even as a kid, I was like, this looks fucking weird. There was something about it that weirded me out. But
I think the CG will entrance me.
Yeah.
It's just like, this isn't cartoon.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What's going on? But
Whoa!
the cartoons that really squiggled my diggle was I saw SpongeBob sometimes, and that made me come a little, but mostly...
Oh wait, love.
Yeah?
We gotta talk first, before we get into that,
Yeah.
we need to talk about the really early shit. Disney Afternoon
Yeah.
on on public TV, Channel 1.
Yeah, the funny thing is, we kinda had a Disney Afternoon.
It was like on Fridays.
Yeah, but the one I remember it was either Friday or Saturday, but it was one that was really early in the morning.
Yeah, no, like, okay, they would play it on like Friday afternoon and then do reruns on Saturday morning.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah, but I would always get up for that shit, and I would watch fucking DuckTales.
Yes, and on Channel 4 there was this on like I think it was Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
On Channel 4 there was this kids program called Lattjo Lajban.
She was gay.
Well, no, because there you would see fucking Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Pokemon,
And Yu-Gi-Oh!
I saw so much Pokemon when I was a kid, and I was like, wow, that Pikachu is pretty epic.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, and of course I had my sexual awakening when I saw Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah.
That's a meme. I'm trying to remember, because like they did have Sailor Moon on Swedish TV, and I'm trying to remember.
I feel like that I missed that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if the audio was like the one version I saw where it was garbage.
But as I said before, what's really interesting is that on like this fucking public access fucking channel for kids,
Yeah.
for some reason, I remember there was a point where they would show Card Capture Sakura.
Yeah, that was fucking based ass channel.
And at some point, Animaniacs.
Fuck yeah.
But not Swedish dub, in English with subtitles.
Oh, that's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. See, that's a based ass channel. But
I also remember at some point, I remember for a very short time, maybe it was some special thing that Disney were doing, but they made the Disney available for public access in Sweden for a little while.
Yeah, there was a brief period where they give like a trial period, I guess, where it's like, oh, look at this, everybody.
Yeah, and I specifically remember watching like Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, I think I literally sat in front of the TV the entire day when that happened. I was like, holy shit, that's amazing. I just watched all the things.
Yeah.
And, fucking hell. I'm trying to remember here, because I have this one distinct memory where we have a thing called Channel 6, which that's the cool channel everyone gives a fuck about.
Basically, that channel is like where you get where us Swedes get most American entertainment.
Yeah.
Like old 80s shows and like Simpsons and Family Guy.
Yeah, they were the only channel that had cool shit, kinda.
Yeah, that's where I would watch Stargate, for example.
Yeah.
And on like, I think Saturday during the day, they show like Knight Rider and like fucking Magnum PI.
Yeah, and also...
And some sitcoms too, like Shares.
Yeah, I think at 3 a.m. during the weekend, I think they would play Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, that too.
I remember very rarely catching that, but I saw it like once or twice, but... Yeah, so here's the thing. Before Channel 6 was Channel 6, it was a network called ZTV.
Oh yeah.
It's a real thing. And they would also play music videos and crazy shit like that.
Oh yeah, I remember also having MTV at some point.
Yeah.
On public access.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's where I saw the Gorillas for the first time.
Yeah, no.
And that's so funny. I saw that.
Yeah. And
for the longest fucking time, I was just like, I don't know what this is. What the hell was that? It's just this weird memory on my mind of this this gloomy animated music video. It was Feel Good Inc., by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then in like middle school, you showed me some fucking YouTube poop that had that music video in it, and I was like, I remember MTV. What the fuck? And that's how I got into Gorillaz.
Of course. No, see, here's the thing. I was gonna tell this story how on ZTV I saw the Feel Gooding music video in like 2005 when it fucking came out. I saw it there, and it's one of those memories that's like, it's so distant in my head, but I remember it. And I also remember that song being everywhere all over the radio. But...
I also remember some Madonna music videos, and that was my sexual reawakening.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh god, the fuck... What am I saying? Oh yeah, I saw some Clone Wars shit on there.
Oh yeah!
I saw Star Wars Clone Wars on ZT.
I think I saw that on Channel 5.
Yeah.
At some point.
Pretty wacky.
Yeah.
The thing that was always the most elusive to see on Swedish TV was South Park. That shit would never...
There was a point on Channel 4 where really early in the fucking morning, you could catch South Park.
Yeah. The main place you would see...
And also, I remember, like, really early in the morning on Channel 6, you could catch some Scooby-Doo movies.
Oh, yeah, I saw those.
Yeah, on, like, weekends.
Yeah. Here's the thing. The main place you would see South Park in Sweden is MTV. That's where you'd see it.
Yeah.
But...
And then eventually, like, Comedy Central, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they kind of came to Sweden.
If you had cable.
Yeah, but that was way after, like, I don't know, I was on the internet. But here's the thing. I would always watch South Park on MTV, and I would be so disappointed because they only played stuff from the first 8 seasons.
That's true, yeah.
And I was way later. And I remember one occasion, this was a real thing, where they played the first half of one episode. It was, I believe, the episode called Quest for Ratings, where they try to, whatever, make a TV show. Play the first half of that, then they go to commercials, they come back, it's the second half of another episode. And I was just like, what the fuck? What's going on here? And I was just annoyed because I was like, bro, I'm watching this in secret when I was supposed to be in bed. Fucked up. Oh, and of course, Viva La Bam and Jackass. I watched a ton of that shit.
I missed that, actually.
Yeah, that was some fun shit. It makes me sad because Viva La Bam, it was one of the shows that was so... I loved it so much when I was a kid. And I watched it like 8 years ago for the first time on DVD. And... it's kind of obnoxiously edited now that I remember it, because like I don't know. Yeah, it was a really fun TV show in some ways because I don't know. It was just kind of him just fucking with Don Vito and his dad in various ways. It's funny, but yeah. It's mean.
But now I want to talk about when I eventually got to catch the cable TV cartoon channels. Whoa. This was when my dad, was with this one girlfriend who had cable. And, over the weekends, of course, I would stay with them, and that's where I got into Cartoon Network. For example, let me tell you, boys, I did grow up with that early 2000s Cartoon Network.
Oh yes,
and I think. Okay, I think Swedish Cartoon Network is very different from American, because I think they still air like the really early, like older Cartoon Network shows. Like I think they still air like Ed, Edd and Eddy and Johnny Bravo and Dexter's Lab and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and that's fucking amazing because that's what I grew up with.
Exactly.
For a long time, and I was so fucking into it.
Absolutely.
Like, Ed and Eddy is probably number 1 for me. Then it's like Kids Next Door. That show was fucking cool, okay? For a kid like me, I found that show cool.
It's amazing. I never heard of that show ever, not even once, until like 2014 or 14 when somebody compared me to one of the characters. That's
you look, because you're fucking like with the orange hoodie and the hair, you look like fucking number 4.
This is slander. I'm gonna sue Kids Next Door. And they have this weird... Didn't the Kids Next Door have this weird rule? It's like, if you're an adult, you can't ever be a thing.
Like, it was basically this old agency, of agent kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, it was a weird show.
They had a little Discord server going on. And then there was this creepy arc in the show where an adult got in, claiming he was a child.
That was probably the movie, maybe?
Yeah, and he was like claiming to be a child, but really he was just stuck in like, I don't know, he was stuck in his weird adolescence where he thought he was a child, therefore he was kind of fine with touching kids. It was fucked up. And that's often the mentality of... There were stories of Arrested Development.
So I also liked Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Yeah.
That was a really good show.
Yeah, Craig McBracken.
And
That one.
yes.
That was good. Foster's Home for Many Friends was pretty epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
Let's see. And I think, okay, so yeah, I grew up with all that stuff, and of course, there were some shows that, like, were kind of elusive, I remember, that, like, might appear at some times, you know, if you're at the right time. Samurai Jack was one of those shows.
Whoa.
It was like, it didn't appear very often, but sometimes you catch it and be like, ooh!
Yeah.
Ooh. And I rewatched some of that stuff later on, and I was like, god damn, that show is fucking good.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's pretty fucking awesome. It's
pretty adult.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's funny. I think a lot of my childhood was actually spent watching adult cartoons. Because I got into... I think I started watching The Simpsons when I was 5 years old in 2003.
Yeah.
and yeah, there are literally, like... I wish I had all my drawings from kindergarten, because I know I drew Homer in kindergarten.
But yeah, let's see, what else did I... Oh yeah, and of course, since we had all the other fucking cable TV kid shows, I also watched some Disney stuff.
Yeah.
But there wasn't a whole lot there to watch, I feel, for me.
Yeah.
I was mainly drawn to Cartoon Network. Then we had Jetix.
Oh, yes.
That's
Jetix with their foot fetish shit.
I didn't watch Jetix that often.
They had...
Sometimes they had Sonic X.
Oh, yes, Sonic X.
And, like, this one show called Yin Yang Joe, I think.
They had Totally Spies.
Totally Spies! Actually, I caught that on, like, that... that would air on the fucking Channel 4, like, early, like, a Saturday morning thing.
Wasn't Totally Spies literally just a vehicle for the creator to, like, put sexual fetishes in the show?
That's from what I heard.
And also, wasn't it one of those, like, rip-off anime things from the early 2000s when anime got big? And
Maybe.
Wow.
I was never super into it. I just kind of watched it because it was cartoon on the thing. You know?
Yeah.
Take what you can get.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I also remember, like... Oh man, I'm fucking diverging, but we're going back to that Channel 4 Saturday morning cartoon thing.
Yeah.
I specifically remember... There were a fucking couple of shows that were so clearly like, this is for girls.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That I fucking watched because what else do I have?
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Like I think I remember this one that was like trolls, but they were like high school girls and shit.
I can't barely remember that.
That was definitely a thing. And then there was like something about like another show where they were witches.
Oh. Wait, no, it was no.
I don't know.
Cool, did you ever see Creep School?
Well, fucking Creep School, of course! I think a lot of Swedish fucking kids who grew up in the 2000s and watched fucking Creep School.
If you're a Swede, you just heard talk about Creep School, your fucking eyeballs came out of your thing, your mouth went, whoa, and you went, ahooga!
And... I don't think that was popular in America at all. I think that show was like maybe some Canadian or some French thing.
Yeah,
something like that. But basically, it was like this show that was like, oh, it's like a school, but it's like haunted and monsters and shit. And there were some episodes that were generally fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah,
you know,
creepy.
Seriously creepy.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, fuck you, everybody. Listen, if you're watching this podcast...
I just want to wrap this whole fucking thing up with when I stopped watching Cartoon Network and all that stuff.
Dun dun.
This was actually around the time Adventure Time came around.
Ooh.
That was at a point, well, partly it's because, like, my dad was breaking up with this girlfriend, so I wasn't staying at their place during the weekends anymore. But, yeah. That's kind of where it ended.
Yeah.
Right around Adventure Time came out.
Of course.
I did catch Flapjack before then, though, and I liked that show.
Oh, yeah, Floppy Jackie.
Yeah.
Flapjack off.
But I didn't catch much of Adventure Time.
Yeah.
And then I watched it on my own later on.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah. So some part of me is disappointed that Gravity Falls didn't air when I was a kid,
Oh yeah.
because that would have been
That would have definitely been a show I would
I
be
would have
super
came
into.
all over that show. And I
That and
still
Wander
do.
Over Yonder.
Yeah, Wander Over Yonder. That show was like,
That's still like one. To me, it's one of the best cartoon shows of all time.
yeah, that show was like, it really is truly underrated because
Yeah.
here's the thing. Everybody, like, the pack came out, was like, okay, it's a new show with the Powerpuff Girls guy, and then everyone started caring.
Yeah, everyone just slipped on it.
And I think it was just poorly advertised. Nobody ever saw it. Like, it
Yeah.
was just, and I saw it. I think I started watching it right as it was ending. It was getting to the last few episodes.
Yeah, same.
And I was so pissed off because, like, it didn't end the way it was supposed to, because it was supposed to have another season.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, okay, good meme. But the thing I liked about Wander Over Yonder is how many, like, weird sci-fi settings it had, and how it was, like, very nonsensical.
Well, yeah, it's just like
funny.
that came out. I started getting into Wander Over Yonder at a time where I was starved. I fucking starved for some just classic toony ass silly cartoon.
exactly.
Because everything was so fucking melodramatic with Adventure Time and Steven Universe and all that shit. Which just like, can I just have something fucking goofy for once?
Yeah.
Like I used to, that I grew up with.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then so Wander Over Yonder came along and it was just like, oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Fucking perfect.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the fucking villain from that show, the first one,
They're fucking amazing.
What's the fuck's his name?
Lord Hater.
Yeah, Lord Hater. He is one of the funniest fucking villains.
Because he's just like a spoiled teenager.
Yeah, and he played up so well.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, but if you ever in need for some wacky shit, watch that show because it's underrated as fuck.
Yeah.
Good meme. Oh my god. So, oh goodness. My brain, it's blasting.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Fucking hell. Skumbel, do you wanna talk about?
So first, love, before we get into that,
Yeah.
there is something I remember we should talk about. You've been experiencing some turf wars around the place you live.
Let me tell everybody, I live in a real bad neighborhood, and there's a lot of violence going on around my apartment complex, and it's pretty sad. I mean, it's
Yeah,
it's inner city violence, and it's exacerbated by the conditions, by the economic conditions, and basically there are pigeons and seagulls and crows, and they're fighting in my backyard. They have a sort of turf war going on.
Yeah?
That's basically what I'm trying to say by this, but and they here's the thing. So what I've noticed, this is the pattern. So the pigeons, they mainly hang out in front of the building, and they're chill as fuck. I don't mind pigeons at all.
I've seen them a couple times.
Yeah, in fact, I like pigeons. I'll say it.
Yeah.
A hatful boyfriend probably made me like them, but they're cute. They don't make too much of sound. They just sit there vibing.
I feel like every New York listener is just like fucking shaking their heads.
Yeah,
Like,
you just go, no! But so in the backyard where I see the big windows, that's usually the domain of the crows. They usually hang out in the lawns over there.
yeah.
But then there are the seagulls who fly over the place, and oh man, the seagulls and the crows have been battling it out for the last few weeks, and they're just in my backyard. And every now and then, I just see this epic battle where they're all just running towards each other, and they have little spears and like. It's like that Lord of the Rings scene where they all run towards each other with the orc.
They're just like the fucking warriors.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but and they're fighting. And let me tell you, the sounds of crows and seagulls fighting, it's lovely. It's a lovely sound. And as everybody knows by now, I hate seagulls more than anything in life.
Yeah.
If wiping out seagulls caused ecological destruction, so be it. Wipe them out. But oh my god, so. But I don't know how to fund the crows and give them like missiles. I don't know how do I fund them? I want to be like the U.S. to Israel. I want to give them all this military shit so they can. Actually, whatever. Okay, let's talk about music.
It's music time.
It's Gozik time.
Yes.
It's the time of your life.
Yeah. And we did album trade once again.
Yes. First of all, though, I want to talk about just one thing.
Yes.
Because there's news in the music. One of the most popular, well, I guess one of the most popular artists who's actually good, released a new album recently, and that is Tyler the Creator. He released an album yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday, and it's pretty fucking fantastic. It's called "Call Me If You Get Lost," and it's very nice. The feeling I get from this album is that he is sick of people pulling him in every fucking direction and trying to make him do whatever he wants musically or socially. And there's a song on it called Manifesto, which is a fantastic song. It's a good hip and hoppin' album. But okay, let's get.
You should give me a Tyler the Creator album for an album trade or something.
Yeah, I think you should be credited some.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But okay, let's do it.
Which album should we start with?
I don't know. I guess I'll.
You know what? Let's start with the one you gave me.
Okay, sure. So,
speaking of popular artists who are actually really good, Love gave me a Mac DeMarco album.
Yes. Now, some of your listeners, you probably heard of Mac DeMarco as a meme. He's the funny, weird cigarette man who has a meme status of liking Jar Jar Binks and posting stupid shit. I wanted to recommend Kumbel album by him, so I recommended him 2 because I think that's probably the tightest album he's made. And you can go ahead and talk about that.
And I will definitely say, I just really like the chill vibe of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And at the same time, like, the instrumentals gave me like it gave me the same like as reminiscent feeling of like some of the chiller, like some shit. Oh,
hold on a second.
How much time to restart, thing?
Fuck you, bitch.
Anyway, basically it had this whole feeling of like some like chill surf rock.
Yeah,
like a little like The Shadows in a way.
Oh yeah,
you know. But yeah, I had that, you know, kind of like, how you say, just like a little bit of dirtiness to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Dirty adolescence to it.
Yeah, a little vibing.
You know, which was fucking nice, some attitude.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, it's fucking good.
Yeah. The one of the main things I advertise at Kumbel, and one of the things that I do admire the most about Mac DeMarco is that one of the things that annoys me the most about like rock music from the 2000s up until now is that it feels like the idea of guitar tone and having a cool guitar sound completely flew out the fucking window, and everyone sounds the exact same. Everyone has that default ass, boring ass like sound. But Mac DeMarco, I truly think his guitar sound is unique, and it is this odd little. He just has one weird cheap effects pedal he found, I think, in a garage sale. Like he's used it for years. And he has this odd little whiny jazz guitar sound.
I kind of like that, how stripped down he is.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And
I can definitely tell after listening to this a whole lot of I bet you ass a whole lot of like people in the underground punk scene of Mac DeMarco fans.
Oh yeah.
Like I was listening to this and being like, the fucking guy, you know, the guy behind Silicon Prairie definitely likes Mac DeMarco.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I was gonna say the thing I just see this thing. I saw him live in 2017.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's the guy I saw live in 2017.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
In Copenhagen, and one of the things about that is that I think some of his songs were like even better live. Like for example, seeing "Freaking Out the Neighborhood" live was fucking awesome. But also, the one song that I actually think was so good live that it actually kind of ruined the studio recording of it was before I had heard the album too, I heard his live version of "Still Together," which. The studio version, okay, it's fine for what it's doing, but the live version is fucking awesome. It's this giant ass, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just really blown out and crazy.
Oh.
But, yeah.
What I found interesting is, like, after listening to that album, I also listened to, what is it called, This Old Dog?
Oh, good.
Which is interesting because Yeah, the sound is quite different on those albums, huh?
Yeah, see, the thing with This Old Dog is I was considering recommending it to you, but I was just like, do I want to recommend him an album about how Mac is terrified that he's turning into his dad and he hates his dad and his dad is dying? Do I want to give him that album?
I mean, I think the main thing that drew me to listen to that album was the fact that I really liked the song
Oh yeah.
Sheep in Wolf's Clothes.
Yeah. Yeah. That This Old Dog is the first album of his that I got when it came out, and I was real fucking happy with that one. I probably maintain to this day it's probably his best album.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, Here Comes the Cowboy was kind of underwhelming. But yeah, that's the album I give Kumbo and Kumbo.
And I decided to give Love an album from a band I was a little surprised that he hadn't listened to yet.
Yeah.
I gave him Oh No, It's Devo.
Exactly.
By Devo.
Yes, Devo. A band that sort of, I suppose they influenced what would now be called the synth punk.
And a huge amount of electronic music that we have today.
Yeah, the whole like driving beats with a lot of synthy shit and like shit like that. And it also has the whole like, I don't know, it has a little of the nerdy aspect. It's like,
oh yeah, it's definitely one of those like nerd bands.
Yeah,
you know, like that nerds love.
Yeah,
you know,
and
it's like what they're pretty fucking known for.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I was a big fan. It was very I want to say it's kind of Oingo Boingo-ish in the sense that it's
well, yeah, they're you know, definitely.
Yeah, and I just like the nice driving electronic beats and the I want to say the whole vibe of the thing.
Yeah,
I liked there are a few songs that I'm really into. Like for the first song, of course,
Time Out for Fun.
Yeah, Time Out for Fun.
Yeah,
and then there was a song called Speed Racer, which is
Speed Racer is so fucking good. I'm speed racing that drive real fast.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Yeah.
I'm your doctor and I like to steal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I also really like the song Big Mess.
Oh yes, Big Mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real fucking vibing one.
It was a fun time. Trying to see about it because I was just generally a fan.
Yeah.
It had what would one say? It had very nice production.
Oh yes.
I always appreciate when someone gets dry ass production.
Oh yeah, another thing. I got new headphones.
Yeah.
These new Marshall headphones.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, I'm gonna listen to Devo with this.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, it sounded amazing.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's very nice.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm trying to think of what else to say. Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I burped. It's what I do, John. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, and one thing I like is that I researched Devo a bit, so I went on their wiki page. Thank you. And they said that one of their goals was to try to do like, you know, rockin' songs, but to see how much they can de-emphasize the guitar and also have the synth shit.
Yeah.
And the thing I like is the way the guitar is used on this album. Like for example, the guitar on Time Out for Fun.
Yeah.
The little like, I don't know what filter they're using to have the sound, but it's the way it's involved in that song is very nice.
Yeah.
Fun shit.
Yeah, I always really like the way they fucking do guitar in Devo.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
I can tell why like a lot of underground punk nowadays is very influenced by Devo.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Like even some of the hardcore punk bands like Kulo was very influenced by Devo.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's the podcast.
That is the end of the episode, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.